I want to start this video in a very specific way, because this episode exists for a reason. And it's not a trendy reason, it's not a YouTube algorithm reason, and honestly, it's not even about me. It's about a conversation, a real one. A few days ago, inside my LinkedIn group, Stoicism for Business, a writer and a teacher, his name is Paul Ruth, he shared an article he had written. The title was about the complexity of Stoicism in a broken world. And what caught my attention wasn't just the quality of the article, which I will link in the description for anyone who wants to read it, but the reason he wrote it. He said something that stopped me cold. He said that he sees many of his students getting falsely inspired online in wrong ways about Stoicism. And this is something that I get asked all the time, because actually, if you're anything like me, I'm sure you noticed it too, especially online, especially on social media, because Stoicism is everywhere right now, on YouTube, on Instagram, on podcasts, on TikTok clips, cut down into 15 seconds of bravado. And on the surface, that looks like a win. Philosophy going mainstream, ancient wisdom revived. But unfortunately, there is an uncomfortable truth that most of what's being sold as Stoicism online today is not Stoicism. It's a distortion. It's a caricature, a performance. And so what many people are practicing isn't Stoicism. It's emotional suppression dressed up as strength. But it's not. It's indifference that is misunderstood as numbness. And so it's resilience that's confused with repression. And so I often call this Bravado-ism, not to mock anyone, but to name a pattern. And that pattern is actively harming a lot of people, especially young men, and especially ambitious people. And I say that with my clients, especially entrepreneurs, founders, CEOs, executives, investors, and professionals who are already under pressure and are desperately looking for a mental operating system that actually works. So when Paul said he wrote that article because he was worried about what his students were absorbing online, then I decided to make this video, because this matters. And as you can see, this is a raw, unfiltered video. It's just me here walking my dog. It's been raining. So I'm here as real as the unfiltered reality is. So this video is about substance. Here I'm not about creating those fast-paced, ultra-edited, flashy videos about Stoicism. I'm here to give you the substance, the essential, because this is what Marcus Aurelius said. He said, always look at what is essential. And so I'm talking to you here, not academically, not even philosophically, but practically and humanly, and also professionally, because this is what professionals, usually I work with entrepreneurs, founders, CEOs, executives, and executives, they need Stoicism, but not the distorted version, not the flashy videos that you usually find about Stoicism, or those videos created with AI. So this is not even a reaction video. This is it's not even a critique of Paul, I want to be clear. In fact, we are completely aligned. So this is about a response to a real concern. A real concern raised by Paul, because Paul is someone who actually teaches, who actually cares. He cares about philosophy and how philosophy shapes real minds. And in his case, we're talking about his students' minds. And also, like them, all those young people who are searching for meaning online, and they find that distorted version of Stoicism. And so, if now this video reaches only him, only Paul, his students, and a handful of people who are quietly confused by what they've been told Stoicism is, then for me it's enough, because I believe it's already done its job. So now let me be very clear from the beginning. Stoicism is not about not caring. Stoicism is not about shutting down emotions. And Stoicism is not about becoming cold, detached, or unfeeling. That's not ancient Stoicism. And that's not lived Stoicism. And it sure as hell is not useful Stoicism for anyone, especially for business or life. So that's completely useless. That distorted version that they are trying to sell you, actually they are very successful in selling you that distortion as Stoicism. And so what is Stoicism? What is it about? Stoicism is about order, internal order first. It is about learning how to regulate your inner world so that you're not hijacked by impulses, by moods, by fear, by ego, or by the external chaos. If you think about what said Marcus Aurelius didn't say nothing matters. He said you have power over your mind, not the outside events. Realize this, and this is how you will find strength. So that's not indifference. That's discipline. That's applied discipline.
Look, you want me to fix the part of you that makes money, but it is attached to the rest, so this is going to take a little while.
Everyone needs a coach.
Eric has this management coach. Also coaches Steve Jobs.
That's a coach.
Yeah, definitely a coach.
We